I've got another request. Herobrine from Minecraft, man. This is gonna be creepy. Herobrine is creepy. He pops up out of nowhere, he freaks you out. So don't mess with him. So real quick, we'll get started. This should be fairly simple, but you also have to be precise with each little thing, because there's a lot of little detail, because he's made a, it's Minecraft, so you have a lot of squares. To start with the straight line, then another line going back, and just start with this rough square, rectangular square box head you want to start with. That's the main face. Then under it, you won't see all of it, you'll just see this part under it. Start with another line that intersects that, and then a line coming down here, and another line going back, and that's the side you're going to see. And it's about a little longer than the head. We got the cube shape. It's a little bit longer than that, so mark about right there. That's where the arms will be. And then it'll be about as wide as his head. So about right where it touches the head, you want to end the arm. Then bring it up, and the sleeve will be about right here. So it's about 1/3 of this whole length here. And so it cuts back. And then for the rest, the pants are almost even with that mark. And then right where the head starts, make another line, 1/3 again. And this will be the other side. Make it a little longer. It ends, same side, it ends right there. I'm using a 4H, which is a very hard lead. So I'm making these light lines. These are just reference lines for now. And then the body, his feet and pants are about as long as from the middle of the head and the torso there. So just make a mark where it ends right there. But he is creepy, man. I love playing Minecraft. I had such a blast. I remember the first time I saw the game. I never played anything like it. It was such a different experience. I remember just digging and digging, like I was so enthralled at digging. I would just find all this cool stuff like lava. I'd find lava things and water underground. I just had a blast digging. So that's the basic shape, and make sure you put under here because you're seeing below him, so like with the neck. And then you get sketch out the face. In the middle you have this nose about that wide, and two eyes that are exactly almost a little longer than the nose, but they sit on the nose, and his creepy mouth. So make another square below the nose, and to reference that this is the nose, we'll shade it in right now, and then we'll go back with the other pencil. Then this little like goatee looking thing. He's freaky, man. This guy's freaky looking. So you want to make that goatee. Then for the hair, kind of little box cube here. Another box. Another line, I'm sorry. Just keep it like that, and then it goes down. And you have the ear here. And remember, follow these lines. It has to stay perpendicular with these lines. And the hair goes down. So let's start doing the real finished stuff. So come back in with your mechanical pencil, your pen. And I'm just going to go back and really darken these lines in now. And all I'm going to worry about right now is getting what I just did. So just get these main lines, and then we'll start adding in the little box shapes. So this is one. There's a line about halfway in the eye, and it's not that dark. It's very, very subtle in the game. then another eye, and then of course that nose piece. So get these shapes in, hatchet, this is a little liner, and all these shapes. This is the darkest. Make sure you get that real pretty dark. And the hair, come back, put these lines in. You got all this so far. Then all around the face it's pretty dark too. So you want to just make, you can just sketch in little block shapes throughout. Kind of like this, I do it. Just make lines. Because it doesn't have to be exact, but you want it to be fairly even. So just keep the lines that we'd made already and just follow them throughout the eye. So you have these little eye shapes. And then on the bottom part, I'm just going to come in. And you can use a pencil and do very lightly, but I'm using a blending stump. And all around the face here, each little one is fairly dark, each little square. And under the eyes it's pretty light. But you want to make sure around this area it's all dark. Just like that, darken all that in. Because it looks kind of blurry because they're pixels, so you want it to look, kind of blurry. You want the eyes to stand out. So darken everything else except the eyes. And then for the hair, come in and really darken that. And leave some blocks a little lighter. So you can really mess around, play around with it. Just don't follow what I'm doing exactly, but I just want to show you the basic shapes to use and what to do, so then that way you can have fun doing it. But I'm just darkening where the hair should be. Then over here on the face, I want to make some more lines. And then you could come, if you want, you could come back. Being that it's a sketch, remember this is from a video game, it's a sketch. You can come back, make some of those lines on the side, and then under it there's these lines that follow those other lines. It's important to keep the eyes bright though, so come in with your eraser, make sure the eyes are bright. That's the basic thing. And then the neck right here has this little pixels. And for the body, like we did, make that line. And draw other little lines. And you can really take your time and make them each one a cube. Like if I took my time, I would make each single one a cube and do it each value. But just I want to show you just the basic forms. And so that's what I'm doing. I'm just showing you the basic shapes and how does it look. And then for the side, let's get the shirt in first. Same thing with the shirt. Just fill in the outline that we made. And most important part is follow the lines again. Keep the same square shapes. So I'm going to come in and get something straight. I'm going to use this just to make the straight lines. You can use whatever you find. But basically, you want to keep all the squares the same size, which is very skinny, and same. But then you can go in and value it how you want. That's the important thing. Then for the top, just come in and sketch. So you can see each little cube shape. This is just a sketch, but as long as you capture him, then say they follow the lines on the side, and the lines on the side are going to be darker because the value. Just shade that in. Same with the arm on the side, especially under it. Under it's going to be darker. And the best advice I can give doing this is take your time. If you want it to look really good, or you want to capture the Minecraft feel, take your time doing each block. I'm doing it quick just to show you, like I keep saying. But and the best tip is what I do, because when you look at the game, each little block will have a different value, and there may be like a strand of 3 blocks or 4 like that that'll be connected, or there may be a cluster of them that'll have a darker value. So just kind of mess around with it, and that's the best advice I can give you. Once you doodle all the squares and mess around and do a few dark ones, do a couple that are brighter, but you want to just capture the feel once again. So I'm just making a little mess with the different squares. I'm going to come in with the blending stump, go over everything. Then I'm going to leave some squares completely white, which in the game his color is blue. And you can even color it if you want. That's the basic kind of look going on. And now you can start to see it really kind of form now. So you got that, and then same thing on the arms, just make those lines. And some are dark. I'm just randomly choosing squares, and I'm coming in with the blending tool again. Blending some in. But really, as long as you get the basic shape in, I'm just going to rush the rest. Because the time, But just get the basic shapes in and values, and then you can draw them pretty easy. Put this in. The pants, same thing, they'll be darker on the side. As for the feet, they're just a square shape, which are gray. And below it's all dark. And this side is very dark. Same on these sides. Just come in, blend it all one more time. And the feet, just make it gray because they're gray, so do a solid color gray. Same thing on this side. And take your time, make your lines even. Make them more precise, that I'm doing. That is the basic form to draw Herobrine. And then he has 2 little knee shapes here. Then the rest of the body, his pants are this blue color, so just come in, lightly sketch them, blend it in again. I'll zoom out so you can see it. I'm going to fix one little thing with the face. Just make the top of the forehead a little brighter. And this right here a little brighter. That is basically the final drawing of Herobrine. So this is the final drawing of Herobrine. Herobrine. I can't say it right now. But this is the final. That's how they came out. And in my next video, you'll see how to draw the head better. But I did real geometric, real precise. You know, it was hard because it wasn't just a drawing. It was more of like block and block. But I fixed the face up, and I just did some other things with the valley to really make them look like from the game. So thanks everyone for checking it out. Please subscribe. Check out my other videos that'll pop up. Thanks everybody.